I'll do some stuff on YouTube as well. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here with Alia this morning, the beautiful Alia. She's gorgeous. We did coaching together in the USA a few years ago. So this morning, Alia has just got her book out on Kindle on Amazon, which is super exciting. And but Alia, I just thought we'd have a quick chat about what did you find were the three things that really helped you or that you struggled with and that you overcame that we can share with people for getting your book self-published?
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much, Barbara, for this opportunity to share on this platform. So, first of all, I think it was accountability. I had the idea for about a year. It didn't go anywhere till I told it to my group of accountable friends. I'm part of this global women network, and we were given like a group that we can meet every week. So once it came in front of them, they were like, no, you gotta do it. So that accountability got me started. So I think accountability is very important. And the second thing is, I would say, is something we are so passionate about. Always write something we are passionate about because I'm in the coaching industry, and sometimes I like one of the advice we get, like, book is the authority. And I did
Yeah.
try to write a book. I did sign up for a writer's course. I was part of it. I was showing up to the calls. I was showing up for the writing hour. I will write, but literally gibberish will come out. And
Yeah.
I was forcing my book. So I will say, don't force a book on yourself.
Yeah.
Really find something you're so passionate about. And the third I'll say is writing environment, because in the beginning I will sit there with a blank page on my desk, and then I cannot write it. I'll take my computer to the kitchen, outside, here, there. I found I am really good at writing if I'm sitting in the park by a tree. So
Hmm.
that is what I did. And when the weather got a little bit colder, I just parked my car near a tree and then we wrote.
Ah,
And in my book, I do have a dedication to a very special tree who helped me write, because it's a channeled book. Um, I'm not claiming all that came and the way it came is mine. I'm just a person who organized it that way. So those are the three things I will say. Um, found an accountability partner or a group that would just check on you. Hey, did you did you write it?
yeah.
Something we love to write, and then the writing environment. For me, those were the three things I had to kind of play with it. Once it was all together, then it was easier to write.
And I love that idea of channeling. And I've always said that as well when I've written a song. I just felt like the song literally just poured through me. And you nearly sort of say, hey, I don't want to take any praise for this because I don't feel like my body was just a vessel and it came out of me. How did you, what was that experience like for you? Like how does it feel for you when you sort of feel like it's flowing through you or channeling?
It definitely feels like, I'm finally plugged into something bigger than me.
Oh,
But there were moments where I paused. Like I was typing this one time, I was typing and I paused, and then me and the tree are having a conversation. I'm a tree hugger. I talk to them, they are my friends. And it was almost like, the tree is telling me, just move out of the way. Don't judge
oh,
what's coming.
giving me
Just move
chills.
out of the way, keep going. And I just let my fingers type. Because I do talk about, like, in that book, even the title, like some of my friends, when I shared the title, they were like, "Ooh, that's heavy." And I'm like, my my background is pretty heavy, and I do talk about heavy stuff. I do help individual work through their childhood trauma. So yeah, there could be some heavy stuff.
Yeah,
But sometimes, in that darkness is where we find the light.
yeah.
And I just became okay talking about those dark, difficult things that just exist unconsciously in our psychology.
And I'm sure knowing you the way I do, Ali, you're such a light, like there's so much light shines out of you that I could imagine even when you're talking about dark things, there'd still be a light in there. It wouldn't be,
Thank you.
I'm imagining. I can't wait to read the book. So I got the book yesterday on Kindle, and actually I might just share quickly. We'll just have a go at sharing my screen. Let's see if this works or not. Um, oh no, now it's disappeared. Anyway, that's okay. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link in the chat after this. But
Oh,
this,
we can see it. We can see
yeah,
it.
I this is just the cover, but I actually, when I heard you'd written a book and I had a look and I went, what a gorgeous cover, and what a great title. I didn't find it heavy at all. I felt it was really empowering, and I love the way the woman is there with the love heart and the man is kind of in the background. Like, how did you go, just from a practical point of view, how did you go coming up with the cover? Did you design the cover? Did somebody else design the cover? Did you go
So
through?
the because the book came to me, the title came to me, the cover came to me too.
Yeah. Wow.
So I literally drew it out and I just reached out to somebody on Fiverr and I said, "Hey, can you create that?" It took us like 5, 6 trials to really get to this. And once we got this, I was like, "Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for."
Wow.
And that is the beauty of when we just become a vessel, as you were talking about, when the song just comes through you, when we become a vessel, we're not trying to create stuff, we are just receiving stuff. And
Yeah.
I personally believe if I am receiving something, that means someone else is looking for it. I'm just a
Oh,
vessel or a channel for them to get it. So somebody definitely is looking for a book that looks like this, that has the words that it has. And I just let it come through me.
yeah, that's such a lovely way of looking at it as well, because I think it takes away the pressure, because there's so much pressure. You can get sucked into so many courses and writing copy and being authentic, and there's so much information that literally blows your mind, and then all of a sudden you're so much in comparison to everybody else that you're just sort of going, I don't even know me anymore. So I love that, giving away all that human element and just allowing that channeling. Like, some people might be listening to us going, okay, you two are off your rockers with your channeling stuff. But I would challenge people out there to think of a time where you were in flow, where you were sort of behaving or acting beyond yourself. You were thinking, I didn't know I could even do that. And it's like that, getting in a zone. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, Alia, but it's that feeling of, yes, or you come away at the end of it and you feel that feels right. It's like, I nailed
Yeah.
that. Do you know?
I would say, Barbara, that I had an edge over that compared to like an average person. I do the work of the heart. So I teach people how to come out of here into the heart.
Yeah.
And when we are in the heart, that is when we are one with our soul. That is when we can hear what our soul is telling us. And that is something I work on every single day on myself, how much of the time out of those 24 hours or the 18 waking hours I can be in my heart. So definitely when I was writing my book in the beginning, I'll center myself, I'll make sure I'm not in my head, I am in my heart, and I will listen to a specific frequency for anyone who's like, open to it. Um, I listen to the 432 hertz. That worked for me. Sometime I listen to
What's
the
42 hertz? Is that a sound
um
on the radio?
no, it's on YouTube.
Ah!
So so I'm like, I study metaphysics and that is the dimension where I continue to study and expand.
Wow.
So I work with all the elements of the universe and frequencies are big for me. So 432 hertz has to do with releasing. So
Oh,
when I am ready to release, I'm like, I'm not holding on to whatever I think I should be doing. Then I become open to receive. And then sometime I listen to I think 1111, like 4 times 1,000, 1111. That is a beautiful frequency to listen to when we want to start something new and we just want to keep writing. You'll be surprised, like, your mind will just take a break and your heart will be more open, your body would be relaxed, nervous system would be relaxed, and then we can just have fun.
Yeah. And how do you find these things? You find them on YouTube.
Yeah, you just write it. You can find pure tone or you can find them with solfeggio frequencies. I listen to them in combination with other music, because pure tone sometimes can be like, very aggravating as well.
Well, I think we will wrap up. I'll still have a chat with you, but is there anything else you'd like to add? So I'm going to drop I'll drop in the chat the link to your book, which is out now on Kindle for super, I mean, God, it's super affordable. So anybody who would love to check out Alia and just she's a beautiful human being. And I'm sure your book is gorgeous and I can't wait to read it. But check it out and leave a review as well, because that will help Alia get her message out there into the world, and the paperbacks will be coming out very soon.
Yeah. The,
Yeah.
the only thing I want to say, like, since we are talking about writing and writers, everyone has a book in them. Make sure you get out and don't think like who's going to read it. Like what I told myself, if one person in the whole world reads it, that's it. And that one person could even be me. And I have gone back and I have read it many times, as you know, like through the editing process. We read it so many times that I'm like, I need a break from this book. But every time I read it, I was just like, oh my God, I am learning so much from this book.
Yeah, yeah,
Every time, especially like, the chapter about guilt and shame and like, trust, because those are those are the places where I play a lot. Um, so somebody needs the book that is within each and every one of us. We all are writers. We can write about whatever comes to us. Like you're working with fiction. Mine is a self-help, whatever it is. Even if it's a cookbook, please get it out.
yeah.
Someone needs it.
Yeah, I think that's the big dialogue that people have with themselves is, who am I to write this book? And who's going to listen to me? And I love that maybe it's just for one person. Um, so Ali, you're a gem, and thank you so much for chatting with us this morning. And I'll have a chat with you in a minute. Okay,
Thank
bye
you. Bye.
everybody. Bye. Oh, that's going to end the meeting. We'll jump back in.